any snacks before you go in?
Am I acting grumpy?
No, you're
just doing this for the video.
No, you're fine.
Just put some in your mask, and then you can.
Here, I'll put some in there and you tell me if it's noticeable. Can you tell? It's not, I can't. Oh, I got one.
Aspiration pneumonia.
Hi, I'm Dr. Mel. Nice to meet you. This must be a little Geo. Hi, Geo.
He is going to Manitoba.
Okay.
He's going to somebody that has cancer
okay.
heart problems, and then the son is going to. They're going to use the dog as a motivation for the guy to walk.
Oh, that's nice.
So
he'll be like a pseudo-therapy dog.
Exactly.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah.
You got big shoes to fill, Geo.
he does.
High expectations. So I'm happy to take a look at him and do his whole exam. Sometimes what we can do is when we neuter them, because they'll be asleep anyway at that time, sometimes we microchip them at that time.
Okay.
So that they don't feel the needle. But obviously if you want to get him microchipped before sending him.
My concern is that, people are stealing dogs now.
For sure.
So much so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we'll try him today, just because it is a big fear of mine.
Yeah.
Having somebody.
I know, he's so
taking
cute. I totally understand. Hello. Now I've got to get you to stand right here. That's a good boy. Oh, look at those beautiful eyes. Hi. Good boy. He's definitely well conditioned.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to see him get any heavier than this. Good job, little man. Well, everything looks great on him. We'll go get you microchipped.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Don't worry. No worries. We'll take good care of him.
You need a microchip.
Yeah.
No problem. Stacy, can you microchip this pup? So Stacy just checked to make sure he doesn't have an existing microchip, and then was clarifying to make sure that the chip going into him is what matches our records. And now she's going to put the microchip, just a little needle poke under the skin. And if he ever gets lost, then we can get him scanned, or somebody else can scan him, and we'll be able to get him back home. There we go. Oh dear. And it's all done. And more treats, and more treats, and more treats. Confirmed. There's Bruce. Do you see him? That's nice. That's nice to see another puppy. I know, a pandemic baby. They never get to see anything. Yes, you're a pandemic baby. Oh, I know, you got the beautifulest grunting. And that's it. You're a healthy pup, good to go. Let's take you back. Charges will be in. Thank you. Vets in Manitoba? I know the best vets in Manitoba. So the microchip just went here.
Oh, I didn't even hear him scream.
No, well, he didn't. He was having treats.
Oh, did you film it?
We did, absolutely. So now he's gonna just have a little nap.
So he seems to be good then?
He is perfect. This webisode is brought to you by Planimal. Planimal is a Canadian-based veterinary architect, and they are who made Fen Vet's dreams come true. I interviewed a whole bunch of different veterinary specific architects when we were trying to build this dream, and I had instant chemistry with the founder, Marie-Eve. It has been such a pleasure to work with her, and she has made this dream come alive. So if you guys are interested in checking out her website, it is planimal.ca. She does more than just work in Canada. She has multiple projects all across the US as well. So check her out, and if you're interested in veterinary architect services, tell her that I sent her your way. Okay, thanks Planimal.
I just looked at a 18-week-old kitten that presented upper respiratory signs. The kitten was adopted last week and has had a history of having some previous upper respiratory issues. So on my physical exam, a lot of things were really normal. A lot of the time with kitty colds, they are caused by herpes and chlamydia. Owners are always a little bit shocked that their cat they think isn't innocent anymore, but they're very different herpes and chlamydia than the type that we typically know of in humans. This is one that's mostly confined to the upper respiratory tract. Most cats have been exposed at some point in their life. So if the cat is otherwise healthy, just having a little bit of maybe some heavier breath sounds, it is a self-limiting disease that they can get over on their own. But if we start to see it interfering with their life, if they're sneezing a lot, getting some nasty boogers, or if they have a reduction in their appetite or some lethargy, then we do want to start treating those with some antibiotics before it progresses to potentially a pneumonia in the lungs or causes chronic damage to the upper respiratory tract, which can have its own series of problems as well. That is everything with him. I guess things to watch for just is if things start to get worse before they get better, definitely give us a call. If things don't seem completely resolved at the end of treatment, just let us know. Sometimes they might not be 100% better. We just need that extra time afterwards for it to totally go away. But I have high hopes that everything's going to get back to normal. He's a camera star now. Yeah. He's so sweet. Chubbs was in for a wellness check and for his vaccines. So just what we do during our wellness checks and before we give any vaccines is we just want to make sure that they're healthy enough to be able to get the vaccine. So we do a full physical exam on them. We make sure that overall they look relatively healthy. How is Chubbs doing?
Good. Yeah, good. We, as you can see from our negligence.
Oh, I wouldn't call it negligence at all. Life gets busy. It's hard to stay on top of these things, but we're happy to see you come in today. So on my physical exam, Chubbs looked really good, especially for a 10-year-old dog. We did notice a few lumps. He does have a lump on his head, a lump on his knee, and then a lump on the side of his body. He doesn't seem too worried about being in here at all. Can you sit? Oh, you're smart too. Yeah. Oh yeah, that lump right there.
Right there.
Does it ever ooze anything?
Nope.
So we took fine needle aspirates of all of those to look at the cells under the microscope. This can give us just a better idea of kind of what's going on inside the cell, whether or not we need to further investigate, whether or not it can be left alone. It's okay. He's trying to pee on me a little bit. That's okay. Better than I already got shot with anal glands today, so that's the urine is honestly the least of my worries. I always laugh when stuff like that happens because I'm like, all the people that say, I wish I could play with just puppies and kittens all day like you. And I'm like, that's exactly what I do, yeah. So the lump on the side of his body was filled with adipocytes, which are fatty cells. And because of that, it's assumed to be a lipoma, so a fatty lump. The lump on his knee was mostly red blood cells. That's just all like red blood cells all mashed together. Fortunately, it wasn't anything more than that, but the owner does want to get them removed. So give you some more treats, Tanya, and we will do the one on his head. This one might be a little bit more of a weird spot. Oh, it was fluid. It was a little cyst, but we'll still look at it under the microscope. Did you get it on you?
Thank God.
Might just have to drain it every once in a while. The one on the head was filled with just clear material. It was really non-cellular under the microscope. Regardless, still gonna remove it just because the owner wants them gone. Other than that, we did both of his vaccines. We did his distemper parvo and his rabies. The owner just needs to monitor at home for any signs of vaccine reactions. Pretty uncommon, but still something to watch out for. Here's his booklet all filled out. Okay. And then this is the flea and tick medication, so it's NexGard.
This webisode is brought to you by Planimal. Planimal is a veterinary specific architect. They are Canadian.